Good morning, guys. Welcome to Monday's FRT Gold live video. Hope you're all doing well and had a really good weekend. Unfortunately, it's Monday again, which is always a bit of a shame, but a decent enough day of racing coming today. A bit of a mixture between the jumps and the flat. Should be a decent enough day, to be honest. We've got racing from the likes of Newton Abbott, from Ayr as well, and then from Redcar and from Windsor this evening. Monday nights at Windsor, always an interesting watch, and I'm sure many of you will be looking for the Hannon and Hughes combination there at Windsor today. Just a reminder that this is a live Q&A session if you did want to join in that. If you've got any questions about any of today's horses or anything that happened at the weekend or anything that's coming up during the week, then please do feel free to get in touch. Even if you're not watching this video live, you can email me, joe@freeracingtips.co.uk, or get in touch via Facebook, facebook.com/groups/FRT Gold. Plenty of ways for you to get in touch, and please do feel free to do just that. Right, just going to explain to you a bit of a change in a point system in a way. Things haven't been great over the last week or so. It's been a really tough time for us, and I think what we're going to do is just kind of strip back a little bit and have a bit of a change, put the points down a little bit, make the premium tips less expensive, hopefully, to follow, because they haven't been doing what we want. They have been coming a bit too expensive to follow. So for the moment, what we're going to do is 3 points for the premium tip, then a 2-point bet for the next best bet, and then the other two horses, which usually make a lucky 15, I'm still going to give those out, but I recommend 1-point single win-only bets. Now, of course, there are 4 horses there, so you can make them into a lucky 15 if you want to, but a lucky 15 isn't in the recommended stake at the moment. I think the best way for us to get back to form is by doing some simple singles, and yeah, that's the way we're going to go. So it's 4 single bets and then 0.5 points each way on the little earner. But I think the lucky 15, although it is there and it's available for anyone who wants it, and of course you guys know what the lucky 15 is, but yeah, for the moment, I think it's probably best to do single bets and just hope that they come out on top. You know, if you do want to just cover yourself as a multiple, you might want to put an accumulator on just in case we do hit all 4 or something like that. But yeah, the lucky 15 is going to be, it's not put to bed because it is still there if you want it. There are still 4 horses, but yeah, in terms of recommendation and what you'll see on terms of spreadsheets and things like that, it will be 1-point win-only singles, so 3 points premium tip, 2 points next best bet, and then 1-point singles for the other 2 horses, and then 0.5 each way for the little earner. I think this should hopefully work. Should mean that any sort of win is a vital one and really does increase points. I mean, there's been plenty of times where the premium tip and next best bet haven't done the business, but the both of the 2 lucky 15 horses haven't. And that shouldn't be costing us a profitable day picking 2 winners from 4. So hopefully this will hopefully just see us build that betting bank again and have a good day. So we'll look at the premium tip to start with today. Just as a reminder, you can ask questions throughout this video, no problem whatsoever. But the premium tip, that goes in the 2:15 at Newton Abbott today, so one of the first races of the day, and it's Bohemian Rhapsody. This horse was at 11-8 and has been backed into even money, so hopefully hopefully this can do the business. Ticks plenty of boxes for sure. Was actually decent when finishing 4th at Worcester last time out, and what was a Class 2 handicap, a really competitive affair there. And this drop down into maiden company can be the ideal opportunity for this horse to get off the mark, I think. If in similar form to that run last time out, I don't think we'll have too many problems in this one doing the business today. Did win plenty of races on the flat as well, so although still a maiden over jumps, is not a horse that doesn't like winning or can't get his nose in front. I think Bohemian Rhapsody is a horse that has the ability to win, and has been, this is a maiden hurdle, hasn't raced over hurdles too much, and has been, I think, improving in each run. Should be able to take this one. I think it's a fairly, in some ways, a bit of a weak maiden hurdle. Maxi Chob is the big danger, no doubt about that, but I think this horse might be becoming a bit expensive to follow, and it could be a bit of the Paul Nicholls factor, the reason why this horse is the main challenger in the betting market. But yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody looks to be a really good premium tip to me. Should have enough today. That's in the 2:15 at Newton Abbott, and yeah, as I said, that's even money now from 11-8 this morning. Right, the next best bet for today, that goes in the 7:40 at Ripon, and it's Westerly here at 9-4. Westerly at 9-4. William Haggas trains this horse, and he's actually the master of, I would say, of picking the perfect race to suit his horses and getting them well treated and into races that are winnable. I think that this filly can go in after a win over this distance at Pontefract last time out. Really looks to be a good bet, this filly, actually. I think could still be fairly well treated, and perhaps is the least exposed out of these. I think Button Down is, although a decent horse, I think that perhaps Westerly is just that bit more progressive and should be able to get his nose in front here. Her nose in front, sorry. It was a really good run last time out, and isn't too badly treated, as I say, off the weight. No official mark yet, as this is only the third run. Could have a really decent mark after this one, and yeah, at the moment just looks to be a progressive horse and perhaps one step ahead of a handicapper, and this might be the best race for this horse in the 740 at Ripon. It's Westerly at 9-4. The little earner for today, that goes in the 4:15 at Newton Abbot, and here we have Tamarillo Grove, and that's currently at 8-1. That's from 12-1. This horse actually won this very race last year, so it has course and distance form and knows what it takes to win a race like this one. Not even a race like this one, this very race. So I think should go well again today. Run at Aintree last time out, and that was a bit of a poor run, but I don't think Aintree was the kind of track that really suited this horse. I think perhaps tracks such as Newton Abbot and Toaster last time out, where Toaster 2 starts ago, the horse actually finished in second by a short head. I think they're the kind of tracks he enjoyed. Didn't really enjoy Aintree, and I think I'm going to put a line through that run and hope that the horse is in a similar mood to that second at Toaster. As I say, it has won this race before, so it has the know-how and the best experience out of all of them to do it, and should be good enough to place in this one. Could even take the race if at his absolute best. That's the little earner in the 4:15 Newton Abbot, and it's Tamarillo Grove 8-1. That's from 12-1 this morning. Right, the two other horses today, which we are recommending, don't forget, at a 1-point single bet. You can, as I said, you can do these as a you can put these in a lucky 15 with a premium tip and next best bet if you want to. Keep your stakes small if you do, I would say, or maybe even if you just want to, just in case it does, all four do come in, you might want to put the smallest of accumulators on. But yeah, at the moment we're focusing solely on singles. I think it's the way to go. Multiple bets, not doing it just at the moment. If you are going to do any sort of multiple bet, then it would be the premium tip and the next best bet double. I still recommend that very much. The PT and next best double at 1 point as well. So if you're going by £10 per point, stick a tenner on that. I'd certainly say that might be the way to go. But yeah, the two other horses today, it's in the 4 o'clock at Ayr, it's Connoisseur, and that's at 7-2. And then we also, in the 6:40 at Ripon, have Rose of Kiev, also at 7-2. So, if those two were even the only two to come out on top, that would be 7 points profit. And even if the others lost, you'd still be looking at a little bit of profit for the day. So I think that could be the way to go for the moment. Hopefully that can do the business. A reminder as well that just a reminder that we are going just single bets today. If you did want to do the Lucky 15, do feel free to do it still. But yeah, in terms of what you're going to see in recommendations and on spreadsheets for the next few days, the Lucky 15 won't be included. What I will say is that this isn't something that's going to be the same every day. I think we need to go into things with a bit more of an open mind. Sometimes the premium tip can be a 4-point bet, sometimes it might only be a 2-point bet. I think we need to mix it up a little bit and not be so stuck in this system. It can change, it can vary. Some days there might be 6 horses and there might be a lucky 15 I really like the look of, as well as a premium tip and the next best bet. I think we need to keep varying it day by day and not get stuck in a rut. Sometimes there might just be one horse for the day. It might be that I think racing's really poor and there's only one horse I like the look of. That's what we'll do. I think we need to start hunting more for value rather than making sure that there's a premium tip, next best bet, lucky 15, little earner. I think if there's only a horse that comes in as a little earner and that's the only one I like for the day, that's the only one we'll show. I think we need to vary it a little bit more. Sometimes there'll be 7 horses, sometimes there'll be 1. It just depends. We need to go with more horses that tick all the right boxes. So hopefully this is the start of a good week and a real turnaround in form. As I say, if you've got any questions throughout the day, do feel free to get them in. Always on hand to answer any questions you do have. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. There'll be one once again tomorrow. I hope we're bragging about plenty of bookie bashing. But yeah, thanks for watching today. Speak to you a little bit later on, and bye-bye.